What is wrong with checking out Damien's story?
He'll find out.
Darling, I'm going to be discreet.
What? For the first time in your life?
Lily, it's not like we're hiring a PI or anything. Just see if there are any rumblings in the shipping industry, anything that we should know about.
I thought you were going to give him a chance.
I am.
By trying to dig up dirt on him?
Darling, you were the one that had doubts.
I never said I had doubts.
All I'm going to do is try to find out if something is going on.
Leave it alone, Mother. You said you were going to trust him.
I want to make sure that I have a good reason to. I would rather admit that I was wrong than find out later that I wasn't.
Trust, but verify.
Don't. I'll see you at home.
Why are you so afraid to find out if Damien's on the level?
Why did you say you were going to work at this if you didn't mean a word of it?
I did mean it.
Luke wants this, Holden. He's the one that asked Damien to stay. He wants to figure out that part of him that's a Grimaldi. If that makes you feel threatened.
It doesn't.
Well, it shouldn't. One word from you and he would turn his back on Damien forever.
You're right.
I know that you just want to protect him. Sometimes that means giving him space.
I'm sorry.
Now, will you please tell my mother to stop? You're the only one she'll listen to.
Since when? All right, I'll talk to her.
Good. You're Luke's father. You're my husband. We both love you. There's nothing that Damien could ever do to change that.
Have you ever heard of a dude wrench?
Yeah, it's where people do cowboy stuff.
Yeah, well, there's one in Montana that's all set up for children with special needs. I talked to the director and told him we will pay for all the expenses for the children we will bring.
And what did he say?
When are we coming?
You serious? That's awesome.
Yeah, he said being around animals is very good for kids in those circumstances.
Yeah, I think I've read that.
So, should I call him and make the arrangements?
Yeah. Damien, thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
I'm happy I could help.
Things sure happen fast when that dude's around.
I want you to call off the dogs. I think that it's best for Luke if we just leave Damien alone.
It's a little late for that.
Why?
Something's going on down here.
Where are you?
The docks.
What are you doing down there?
Where?
I'm checking out the Grimaldi shipping operation.
You were only supposed to make a couple of phone calls.
Where is she, Holden?
The docks.
What? Is she crazy? There was a man murdered down there.
Lucinda, you need to get out of there.
Damien lied when he said that the shipping business was on hold. There's lots of activity around here.
What kind?
I don't know yet.
All right, I'm coming down there.
I want her to leave now.
When you get close, call me, and I'll tell you where I am.
She thinks that something's going on with the Grimaldi shipping line.
You couldn't leave it alone.
Lily, she's down there by herself. What else was I supposed to do?
All right. Go get her. Bring her home. Don't encourage her.
What if something is going on?
Holden!
Don't you think it's better to find out before Luke gets in any deeper?
We are going to have to call all the pediatricians in town. Oh, you know, Allie can probably help us with that. The kids are going to have so much fun, more than they have had in months, maybe even years.
I thought I told you Damien couldn't get us a ship.
Yeah, but he came up with an alternative. A dude ranch in Montana. He's making all the arrangements himself.
Really?
Yeah. The kids get to work with real animals. They get to ride horses. It's going to be like the Wild Wild West.
I'm so glad that he came through for you. When I spoke to him, I thought for sure you were going to be disappointed.
Oh, not even close.
Maybe he actually means what he says.
Maybe.
I just hope your father and your grandmother don't mess this whole thing up.
That ship there, that's registered to the Grimaldis. Now, I talked to the men, I engaged them in conversation, asked them where they're heading, and they wouldn't tell me.
I thought Damien said all the ships were on hold.
Yes, he did, but they're going somewhere. And the men have been told to keep their mouths shut by someone they dare not cross.
You're reading an awful lot into one conversation.
3 different conversations.
And no one says where they're going.
Wherever it is, believe it or not, I mean, they don't want anyone to find out.
I told Lily that I'd bring you back.
In a minute. Let's just go for a walk. No harm in that.
We were just taking a walk. You have no right to hold us.
This gives me the right.
Excuse me, sir. What is it you want?
Tell the boss you have a problem.
I told your father and your grandmother that Damien didn't have any ships that we could use, and right away they got suspicious.
Really? Why? I thought Dad was gonna give Damien a chance.
He's trying. He went down to the docks to get your grandmother.
Grandmother's at the docks? By herself?
You sound surprised?
Well, Damien hasn't done anything wrong. He came up with an alternative, and he's gonna make all the arrangements himself.
They didn't know that.
I'm finally beginning to accept that Damien isn't the enemy here. Why can't they?
We were on public property. You have no right to threaten us.
No, absolutely not. You see, I haven't been well, and I was taking a walk because I need the fresh air, and then my son-in-law very kindly came along to take me home.
That's right. So whatever you were doing, it's of no concern to us. We were just minding our own business.
Right. I think you're under the mistaken impression that we saw something, but we wouldn't. What would we have seen? We don't even know what to look for. Okay, big guy. What are you going to do now?
That's up to the boss.
Where is he?
On the next As the World Turns.
The next time either of you is caught trespassing, I'll have you arrested.
Where do you get off ordering us around?